Hi everyone, it's Sandy. Thank you for joining me. I had recently shared a project, and it was this really cute library pocket here that I had shown you in one of my recent videos. I've taken all the goodies out of here because I just wanted to show you the pocket, and I'd also posted the pocket on my Instagram as well. I had a couple of ladies requested and I wanted to know how I had made this cute little paper dangle that I had attached to the library pocket, and it's really cute and I really like how it turned out. It's just a great way to decorate your projects, and you can also attach these to your tags, to the spine of your journals. There's a lot of ways you could place these cute little dangles, and they wanted to know how I had made it, so I thought I'd do a video and do a tutorial and show how I made these as well. And I just think they're really cute, and you can just use your paper scraps, and you also just need your shaped paper punches. These are just a couple here that I have, so if you have any sort of paper punches that you have, you could use your circle punch, heart punches, your butterfly punch shape, butterfly shape punches, you could use that. This one here is a 1-inch size, and I think this one here that's got like a scallop edge it's also roughly a 1-inch size as well. And then I've got a heart shape here, and you can also use a smaller size. It doesn't really matter if you don't have any shaped paper punches. You can just make a template and use that to cut out your shapes. And I'm just going to show you some of the other ones that I had made first, and then I'm going to show you how you can easily make these dangles. So these are just a few more that I had made. I'm just going to show you. So this one here, I've made with 3 different heart shape on here. So this is one of the shapes, and then this is a smaller size, and then I placed another one down the bottom. So that was this size here that I used for the larger one, and then I had a smaller size to just place that in the center. And then I also made this one here. This one just has 2 of these shapes, and I use the circle punches to use this to make this one. This one is the 1-inch size, and this one here I think it's a 3/4 of an inch size. And then I finished it off down the bottom here with some more with a different shape punch. It's a heart shape, just to finish off the bottom to create a cute little dangle. And this one turned out really cute. So this one has 2. And I made another one here. This one has three circle ones, 2 are the same shape, and then a smaller size. So you could really do whatever you like to make the dangle in different shapes. So it's up to you how you want to place them. This is another one. This is a black sort of a color one, and then I use a butterfly shape punch to finish off the bottom here with some glitter cardstock. This one turned out really pretty as well. Then I decided to make them on some wood picks as well. So this one is on a wood pick. So that's really cute. And then this is another one. I finished that off with a little satin bow down the bottom, and I just added a little tassel. So that's another one. And these are great. You could just gift these to a crafty friend in a Happy Mail, and then you can also add these to packaging and just place some tape, and when you wrap up your packaging you can just slide this onto the part where you add your ribbon or your string, and then it just makes a cute little addition to Happy Mail as a cute little gift. So these are just some of the ones that I made, and I'm going to show you how to make one like this one here to create a dangle. So all you need are just your scrap papers that you punched out using your paper punches, and then I use some crochet string. I don't know, I love using these crochet string for my projects because it's inexpensive and it's nice and soft as well. So if you you know, it's not really bulky and it's not stiff, and they come in so many different colors as well. So you're just going to need some kind of string. You could use ribbon if you like, but I'm going to use the yellow color one because it's brighter, and then you'll be able to see it in the tutorial. And then you're going to want to punch out 4 pieces of your preferred shapes. So you're going to punch out 4 of your shapes. This one here is a 1-inch size, so 4 of those. And so I'm going to just make something similar to this one. So we're going to make it with 2, and then the rest is pretty much so that it just repeats itself. It just depends how long you want it. And then you want another 4 more pieces, depending on the size you want. So you want to punch out another 4 smaller size or the same size, it doesn't really matter, or your heart shape, or mix them up in different colors. And you want 4 of those as well. And then you just need your crochet string, and then if you want to add some little pieces to the bottom, you can also add those, or little beads, but I'll show you how I place it with the beads. So what you're going to need to do first, with the 4 pieces that you punched out, the larger size, or for the first part, you're going to want to fold them in half. And you want to fold it with the print going in. So just simply folding it in half on all 4 of them. And also with the little one as well, you might do that as well and fold those as well. So you'll have 4 of those. So I've already pre-folded the other 3 for the bottom, and then I've also already folded the other 3 for the top, just to save time for the video. So you just go ahead and fold your papers in half, just like that. And then you want to grab your length of crochet string, or your preferred string, or twine, whatever you like. And you want to cut it about 12 inches, roughly. So I'm going to actually fold mine. So I'm going to cut about that long. The longer the better. That way you have a little bit more in case you need to. So again, so you've cut your length, and then you're going to fold it over in half. And then the part here where it's folded in half, we're going to create a little loop. And so you're going to grab the 2 pieces, and you're just going to tie a little knot, so that way you get a little loop, or like a little hole, just like that. Doesn't matter how big, as long as it's not too big, just something like that. Then you're going to have these 2 on the bottom. We're going to grab 2 pieces of your shapes that you folded. We're going to put glue to one side. You can grab the other piece. Then you're going to back the 2 pieces together. So you've got your image facing out. So you've done that. So now what we're going to do now, we're going to glue these 2 pieces You can grab your thread or string. We're going to place that on the top and lay it down with the loop on the top. So just like that. And then we're going to grab the other piece, and then you're going to adhere that as well to the back of the other one. So now you'll have 3 pieces all joined up together. And then we're going to put glue to the side that has no glue. You can grab the other piece, and then we're just going to bring that around and glue it all together. And that way your thread will now be tucked in the middle, and you'll have it all, you'll have your string wrapped. So just making sure everything lines up. So there you have all 4 pieces all joined together with the loop on the top. So now we're going to attach another one to the bottom. We're going to open up these 2 pieces, and we're going to tie a knot. just gently, just a little knot like that. If you want to do a double knot, you can do another one if you want. And so that will separate the next piece. So again, we're going to just bring these two together. We're going to repeat the same as we had done with the first one and put glue. Grab another piece. And then glue these two. Okay, so now you have all three. Then we're going to put glue onto the one that hasn't got any glue. And then we're going to bring that over. And do the same thing and just rest the thread inside. I'm just going to use my little tool just to press it in. Okay, I might just add a little bit more glue, and then we can add the last piece onto the three pieces. So now that should all be wrapping up the string together. So when you have a look now, you should have them all. I'll just push it up, and then that's how that looks. It's already looking pretty already. Just making sure everything lines up. And then again, you're going to repeat that and tie another knot. And if you want to add another piece to the bottom and make another one, you can do that. You can keep going and keep adding as many as you want. So, but I'm just going to go and do two because the process is the same. You just continue on and add another piece, tie a knot, and just keep going until you're happy with it. But I'll finish it off here for now. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add a couple of beads to the bottom of like this one here. So I have here just a couple of little beads, and I'm just going to grab my cute little cupcake pin cushion that I made. I've been meaning to do a tutorial for this. I just haven't had the chance, but I will get around to showing you how you can make this, and it's really easy. I will get to that eventually, but I'm just going to grab my needle, which you probably have seen me use before, and it splits open like that, you can see. And then I'm going to thread it through one of these. It's a great little tool, and then you just slide it in, and then it just folds back in place, and then you just thread your needle, thread your bead through it, and it just slides in like that. And then you just take that out, and then you'll see your bead is already in there. So you don't have to try and find a way to get the bead in, and use some needles may not go through. But I have them in my shop. I think I still have some available. And then all I do is just tie a knot, and before I completely tie the knot, I just sort of decide where I want that bead to rest. So I'm just happy to have it about there, and then I'm just going to tie a little knot there to keep the bead in place so it doesn't slide out. So that's one in place, and I'm going to do the same to the other side and put the bead in there. I do use acrylic beads for these ones because it's more lightweight. It's not heavy like glass beads. So, and the holes are bigger too, so it's easier to thread through. So I'm going to try and have this bead a little bit below, bit below the yellow one. So I'm going to have it there. So I'm going to just mark where I want to tie that knot. So probably there. So that's where I'm going to have mine, and then I'm just going to trim it off. leaving a little tail at the bottom just to make it more decorative. So there is my little paper dangle all ready for me to add to my project. And then you can just add a little jump ring, and then you can add it to and punch a little hole in your project like I have. You can see I've got the jump ring through there. And then it's ready for you to dangle on your project. You can add a little lobster clasp on here if you wanted to do that. If you don't want to have a loop, just quickly, I'll just show you what else you could do with it. Let me just cut this out again. So again, just cutting it to about 12 inches, let's just say. And then you fold it in half like we had done previously. And then what you're going to do here, you are going to, you can have it so that the end bits are at the top, and then you tie a knot here, for example, keeping a good length at the top there. And then you're going to, I've got these ones already folded. Then you do the same thing and you start attaching your folded papers around. And then once you've done that, you'll cut this bit at the bottom too. And this bit here, you can then just open it up, and then you can just tie it around a hole and make a little bow. If you don't have any little jump rings, you can just do that and just tie it around, thread it through one of your little hole punched out projects, and then you can just thread it through there and then create a little bow, and then you have your dangle pieces down here. So that's another way you could do that. And then if you want to make something like this one with a little wood pick, you can get these little wood picks from a discount store or the supermarkets. They're like little wood skewers, I think, for like cake toppers, or for food or things like that. So what I've done here is the part that's sort of pointy, this part here, I placed the heart on the top because I think it's quite dangerous. So that's just a way to protect it, so the pointy part isn't at the bottom. I just punched out 2 hearts and then glued it to the pointy bit. And I've just done the same thing, just grabbing 4 pieces again, and I'll just show you how I've done it on the wood pick in case you want to use a wood pick. Again, just putting glue. I'm gonna again put 2 together. I think you can add 3 if you want first, it doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to glue that, and then I'm just going to rest that in the middle, grab my next piece, and then I'll put my last piece in there, and then that will keep the skewer or the wood pick in place. I have a link down below as well if you want to know what liquid glue I use and where I purchase it. So that's how I've done that. And then you can just again just continue on and just add more if you like I have here. And then I just finished it off with some more scrap paper and created a little banner and just glued it to the back, added some more crochet string to create a little bow just to finish it off. So that's how I've done that. And if you have double-sided paper, because sometimes I forget to when I've done it. So this is double-sided paper. When you fold your paper, just decide which one or which part you want showing on your dangle. So if I want this one showing, you're going to fold your print that you want showing, folding it in, and then that way you know which one you're going to glue, because I've done it before where I've gone the other way and glued the wrong way. But yeah, you want the print that you want showing, fold it in. So that is how I made these cute little paper dangles, which I love making, and I think these just really decorate your projects really nice and bright, and it's really fun. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Bye for now.